How's it going, folks? Welcome back to another episode. This is a beautiful day out here, about 95 and windy. So what are you doing when it's 95 and windy? You sight in some pew-pews, folks. That is the goal. Millie, why are you playing with Lucy's toy? This is her bumper for training. Lucy, you've been training a lot. Can you guys sit? You sit? Can you sit? Can you sit? Why do you hate sitting? Go get it. Oh God, see, Millie's given, Millie, we should take Millie duck hunting. Why did we buy another dog? Millie would work fine. Definitely not. Millie actually hates fetch, unless another, look at these guys. Unless another dog wants to play. And then she's all about it. But if it was just Millie and I, she would not be about it. Look at them playing tug of war. They're killing it. Anyway, so the reason why we are sighting in pew-pews today is because, well, one, we got a whole bunch of new pew-pew shooting target. We're gonna unbox those, show you guys a little bit of that. And then last night, so I was just chilling outside, hanging out, done filming for the day, and I look up on the hill. I'm like, oh, what's Millie doing up on that hill? And I looked over, Millie's right in front of me. Like, so whose dog is that? It was a freaking coyote sitting on the top of the hill. If you guys are not new to the channel, if you've been in the channel for a while since I moved in, we went coyote hunting one time off my back porch, basically like on the top of the hill in my backyard. There was a coyote and he was in the same spot. So I went and ran, grabbed the pew-pew, sighted up on him. I'm looking at him, and he's just kind of staring at me, and then he kind of ran away. And I was like, all right, we're getting you tomorrow. So that's today is tomorrow. It's the next day essentially. And so what we did was we ran to the store, we got a bunch of pew-pew ammo, but what we're gonna do is we're going to flip-flop some pew-pews and some scopes. So right now we're dealing with a 223, it's like an AR-15 with a normal scope. It's like a, I don't know, 3 to 10X or something like that. Normal scope. And then we've got the 6.5 Creedmoor that has my new thermal scope that I've only used a handful of times. I feel way more comfortable shooting the AR-15. I shot it a lot more. I've killed coyotes with it before. It's just lighter weight, more maneuverable. I mean, everything about it is just, it's just a lighter, faster version of the 6.5. Not in the speed of the bullet. I don't really know which one's faster, to be honest with you, but like I am more comfortable with it. And so if we're shooting at night with a thermal, something that's pretty hard to actually sight in, it's not really hard to sight in. It's just like, for me, not knowing what I'm doing, it's kind of a little bit more difficult. Basically, the point I'm getting is I want my 6.5 Creedmoor to be turned into my essentially future deer hunting rifle. I mean, I know that's not like a super common caliber to shoot deer with, more of a 308 type guy, but since I have it and it is capable of taking down deer from really long distances, that is what I want it for. Do some long distance sniper shoot. And then the 223 transition to my pest control gun, which is basically going to be going after coyotes. And I bought the 6.5 to go after coyotes because I want something that could shoot really far, but it's really heavy. It's like an AR-10 is what they call it versus an AR-15. It's just a heavy, bulky, I mean, it's a sniper, essentially, to me. And so with that being said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch this guy here, which has a scope on it. That is the old AR-15. And then over here on this pew-pew rack, I said we got the 6.5. So we're gonna switch. But with that being said, we've got all this, well, not this black stuff, that's for a future video potentially, but these boxes here are full of steel targets that we are going to be unboxing for you guys to show you kind of what we're dealing with. But before this video gets started, I want to say huge thanks to shootsteel.com for sending these to me. My friends over there, they hooked me up and they make the best steel shooting targets. So if you guys like to sight in pew-pews like me, or like to just set up a little range, you got a little bit of property that you kind of want to set up, Shoot Steel is the place to get it. These targets are CNC lasered, made out of AR-550 steel, and best of all, made in the US of A. So high-end stuff, good quality stuff, gonna last you the rest of your life type stuff. That being said, we're gonna box it. We're probably not going to incorporate every single target in today's video because I got some stuff for like clay targets, I got some stuff for handguns. We're not gonna be using all that today. Today's goal is to sight in the long-range pew-pews and then go after my first ever coyote down on the ground in the backyard. That's the goal. You guys stay tuned. Oh, big boy. All right, starting with this. I don't know what's what. I have an idea of what I ordered. What's new to you is what's gonna be new to me. This is heavier than heck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, opener. Oh God, what do we do? Oh, okay. Hey, how's it going? Shoot Steel. These are steel targets. Here's a bunch of, oh, here we go. This thing sounds like a bunch of metal. Imagine that. Millie, you ready to go coyote hunting tonight? I thought that was you up on the hill. That was a big old coyote. It's a knife, Rick. What do you think you're doing? Hey, where's your sister? Go play with her. All right, what's in this guy here? No idea. All this goes to something. We're gonna, so we're just gonna unbox all this. There's a bunch of nuts and bolts in this guy. I need some instructions here, figure out what's what. We bought some targets for the big long range pew-pews, short range pew-pews. Yeah, this is all a bunch of gadgets, gizmos, components, all sorts of fun stuff here. So let's take this guy out. Box of bolts and nuts. There you go. And then we've got a bunch of brackets here. And then we've got, oh, this is a stencil. Spray paint that on, shootsteel.com right there. And They even gave you spray paint. That way you can spray up, mark up your targets so they are easier to see, being that they're gonna be blaze orange. So, well, seems like this package is just a bunch of components. Let's see what the rest have. Oh yeah, that's a raptor. Look at that guy. This guy means business. Big old heavy metal target. Right there, boys. That's the old target we're gonna be shooting. So we're gonna put the sucker together. Gotta get it ready to get shot by the old pew-pews, but go ahead and get the rest unboxed first. All right, so we have everything unboxed. This is the target we're gonna be working with today. Put this together, use like a little 2x4, and that's gonna be the target of choice. Over here, we've got this doohickey, which basically hangs up a bunch of different targets and stuff like that, like these little, you guys can see these little metal gong-looking things. So we're not doing everything today, so we're gonna let that sit there. This guy has a bunch of fixed targets right there that you can shoot. This guy right here, he looks like a little gopher. So it stands up and you shoot him and he falls down. And then same thing with this guy. He don't look like a gopher, but stands up. Oh, maybe. There you go. Like that. And you shoot him and he knocks down. So with that being said, like I said, if you guys want any of this stuff like this, shootsteel.com is what you want to get. We're going to go ahead and assemble today's target and, well, set it out there and get to shooting. You guys get ready. Anyone notice anything weird other than the scope is longer than the gun itself? Hey, we got an iron sight up here, Rick, in case you guys are curious. And I'm sure you can get it off. I am just not sure how. It looks pretty set on there. I don't really feel like taking it all apart. So, well, we just swapped scopes for zero reason. Now we have to re-sight in both of them, even though they were both already sighted in. I just wanted to try a different caliber out. So if I want to shoot an AR-15 with the thermal, I gotta find a different AR-15, which I wanted to do anyways. It's not a big deal, but yeah, rip. I guess what we could do a little switcheroo and bring it on back, and then we're gonna get to shooting. You guys stay tuned. All right, folks, well, we got her figured out. All right, we got the scope switched over. We got the target built and ready to rock and roll. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set it out here, paint it. We're gonna be shooting in the backyard, literally off the back deck. That's where we're gonna be hunting tonight. Last time I was over there, and the coyote was kind of where Millie is, but up on top of that hill, just right up down yonder. And it's a really good spot because basically there's tons of land that way. And by the time they get to the decoy, the house is there. They're focused on the decoy, and then you take the old pew out there and, take care of business. So let's get the shooting target set out. Getting covered in paint. Anyone else? Hey, you can tell I was not a graffiti artist. I literally got it covered in paint. That'll give us a good start. Target in sight. You folks ready for this? We're starting off with the old 223 thermal. I just swallowed a bug. Woo! All right, fire in the hole.
I think you missed.
I think I missed, yeah. Forgot to re-zero this, hold up. I missed?
I think you were high.
I'm almost spot on. I think I'm a little low. I hit it. I can't tell where though. I aimed right for the noggin. Oh, right in the face. Just aiming a little bit to the right. Try one more time. Oh, here we go. That one should have been right in the forehead. Right in the middle. Oh yeah, right in the middle. That's a dead coyote if I've ever seen one, boy. Phew. All right, let me go ahead and stop recording. All right, she's good to go. Time to sight on the old 6.5. Oh yeah. So these were the last two shots. That was my center of the face shot, and that was my center of the target. On the thermal, as you guys saw, you can't see like a defined outline. You're just shooting for center mass. But I would say either way, if this is an old coyote, he's done for. So we're gonna go ahead and get painter up. That way it covers the existing basically bullet hits and load up the 6.5. Let's do this. Ready for old Sheila to bark?
Sure.
Let her eat, baby. Dear heavens. She's a little bit louder. I didn't hit the target, I can tell you that much. All right, fire in the hole, boys. Woo! All right, I need to bring her up a little, and then I gotta go left just a little. All right, try this again. Okay, I'm still need to go left just a couple more. I still need to go up. High. That was about it right there. Oh, right in the face, guy. I mean, it don't get any bigger than that there, son. That's the old headshot. Plus 100 on that old gentleman there, yeah. Yeah, I'd say she's pretty much dialed on that guy. We'll start going for some long distance stuff now. And I was aiming center mass there, head there, so close enough. We're gonna move it to the top of the hill. Try to get to closer to 100 yards to get these guys dialed. Ooh, oh yeah. We got her out there around 150. So we're doing the thermal first, the 223, and then the 6.5. And basically we're just making sure that we can still hit. Because right now the target is literally set where we're gonna put the coyote call. So if I can hit this, we should be able to get a coyote tonight. Oh, I heard it. I think I'm a little high right, but it hit. Try one more. I mean, it hit the target, so I'm happy. Heard it. So I think that's dead center, a little bit to the right. No, dead center a little high, I think. So it's shooting just a hair high, it looks like. All right, I'm gonna go for the old kill headshot here. See if it works. Miss. It's shooting a little high. We need to dial it back just a little bit. I heard it. I hit something. Right in the corner of the head. I'd say that's probably pretty good. I'm gonna go one more. If I can hit the head 2 times in a row, I can kill a coyote. There, I got it. That one's dead. Right in the face. He's out. Well, thermal's ready to go. Let's get the old 6.5 dialed in. Oh, a little bit to the right. Close. I was gonna say spot on. Oh, right in the dead center. All right, we're going for the headshot. This is hard. I wish I had a scope cam on this. This is only 10x. The other one was 16. A little low. High. Oh, that one did hit. I thought I shot high. Done. All right, I'm confident in this guy. That was way harder. You should shoot this. I want you to shoot this. It's a tough little guy, but I think we're spot on now. So, come on, you beefcake, you got it. The recoil's not that bad. It's really like it doesn't hurt or nothing. It's no worse than a shotgun. It's a powerful cannon, you know.
It's got some power.
Yeah. If I was you, I would just shoot like center mass, honestly. Wait, you're gonna look down there and be like, huh? You're hitting the face, huh? You see a little target out there?
Oh, I see her.
Yeah, it's not an easy shot there, is it? Got it. You hit it. Were you top right?
Yeah.
I was gonna try to look. Hey, you hit it first shot. That's good. Yeah, top. That's right where I was hitting it.
Right in the shoulder.
Yeah. That's a dead coyote.
You got confidence or what?
Oh, I'm confident, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. The only thing that drains my confidence a little bit is the fact that it's like 5 o'clock and we're still target practicing in literally the spot that we're gonna coyote hunt. Because we were supposed to get this done at like noon and we just didn't. So anyways, that being said, we're ready to go. We are ready to rock and roll. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little sighting in session. Let's get a coyote down on the ground tonight. Alrighty folks, well, it's been a couple hours. Look, sun's down. We are ready for round 1. We're gonna go for 2 rounds tonight. If we don't get anything, we'll keep trying, because I know Mr. Coyote is close. So what we do, we've got a decoy and call right about somewhere out in there, on top of that hill, already out. This is my sniper position, the old 6.5 Creedmoor, laying prone with the old bipod, aimed that way. And old pool jet's behind the lens. And we're gonna see if we can get a coyote to come in. I'm a little bit nervous, but we just sighted the guns in, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. Wish us luck. Nothing. We don't want to exhaust the call right now because we're gonna go for round 2. It may just be me because it might be kind of late. But we do have the thermal. Thermal's got the recording deal, as you guys saw. We're gonna leave the decoy out, leave the call out, and I'm gonna come back out here when it's pitch black, or if I start hearing coyotes. A lot of times, I'm just gonna sit back here the rest of the night until dark, and once you start hearing them, I'll turn the call back on. You don't want to exhaust it. You don't want to educate the coyotes. I know he's here. I saw him last night right there. So I don't know where he's at right now. probably literally tens of miles away probably. But with that being said, I'll see you guys later tonight. Shoo! Well, folks, it's been a couple days. Me, Cheeks at coyote hunting, believe it or not. But I've tried so hard. I don't know how many I ended up showing you guys for the video, but I hunted coyotes for 5 days. Not 5 days straight in the same spot, but 5 days basically over the last like week in the backyard. I can't get Buddy to come back. I don't know what his strat is. I don't know if he's just sniffing out banjo or what the deal is. But at this point, I don't want to like continue the vlog into, you know, like winter. So I figured we need to wrap this thing up, and we had some really exciting things happen basically over the last week while I was trying to coyote hunt, including, boom, we got these guys. These are fish feeders, and we need to get these things set up and put down by the pond today. Ready to rock and roll. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, we've got a deer feeder out there with fish food that spins and it's like on a dock. We got 2 problems with that. 1, it's a deer feeder and there's a lot of waste because it just spreads it all over the dock. And 2, the raccoons figured it out and they sit there and hit the little wheel and then they broke the whole thing. And so these guys are supposed to be self-cleaning to help prevent from animals from getting in them. So we're going to hopefully, you know, use that to our advantage to feed our fish without having the raccoons be much of a problem. So this video went from, you know, coyote hunting to unboxing these guys, setting them up, putting them together. We're gonna haul them down to the pond, load them up with fish feed, and then have it shoot out. These are the ones that like project straight out. And they're, I mean, it's the right way of doing it to grow fish. And then we're gonna see if any fish come up and start munching on the food. I'm excited. I was out there yesterday and I saw a bunch of bluegills and stuff at the surface. So maybe we'll see some catfish, bluegills, we're not really sure. With that being said, let's get this thing unboxed. All right, folks, we made it down to the pond, got everything put together, and well, Lucy, she found us the spot here. She's excited. Me and Lucy are running around the water, but this is Big Chungus feeder, okay? This thing is an absolute beast. I mean, it's like 5 foot freaking tall, holds a ton of feed, and it shoots it out of that guy right there into the water. And I'm not sure like how far, the direction or whatever, so we're gonna do a couple test runs, but I think this is a pretty good spot because this is where we see lots of bluegill. So the pellets are mainly for catfish and bluegill. This one being mainly bluegill, super shallow cut. It's also right by the boat lawn. You know, if nieces and nephews come over and they want to catch bluegills or banjos on bluegill duty, whatever it might be, having them right here getting fed is probably the best idea. And then we've got the other small one, which is in the back of the mule right there. And we're gonna set off this point, shooting out to the middle of the pond. So that way, whatever wants to eat the food out there, I mean, it could be catfish, it could be bluegills, it could be bass, whatever it might be. Lucy, did you just discover water or what? Perfect. What was that? Why did she just jump like that? Why is she crazy? Anyway, so we're gonna get this one set up, see how it goes. Set up the other one over there to shoot in the middle of the pond, so that way, again, that will be more for the catfish. We tend to catch the catfish on jug line down the channel, so we wanna make sure those guys are getting fed. We also wanna make sure our bluegills are getting fed over here, which is important. It's important. If you got big bluegills, they grow, then they lay egg, more bluegills happen, and then the bass eat those little bluegills, so you get bigger bass. So this isn't technically here to feed bass, but it feeds a bluegill, which makes them have babies, grows bigger, has babies, and the bass eat the babies. That makes sense. So essentially you're growing bigger bass. So that being said, let's get her full of food. Choo! I got a knife, oh yeah.
No, eat.
Oh really? So flip this guy right there. Yes sir. Goodness. Yeah, you can get a couple bags of food in there probably. We only bought 4 bags. These bags are 20 bucks, by the way, which is nuts. If any fish food companies are watching, your boy could use some help, because this was like literally $90 in fish food bags for, I don't even know how long it'll last. Not that long, honestly. It's pretty expensive actually. So go ahead and give her the old yeet. It smells pretty good. Oh, this thing could probably hold like 3 or 4 bags, honestly. Oh God, Lucy's pissed. I think she found a frog or something. Lucy, fetch it up. Get the frog. Get the frog, get it. You guys get it. Get it. Get the frog. Go get it. You go get it. Come on, go get it. You know, I bought a lab to do duck hunting and stuff, but honestly, if she were to retrieve frogs, I wouldn't be mad about it. All right, so let's just do a test real quick. So for some reason it's a botch. I don't want this thing full of food because then we're gonna have to empty it to pick it up because, you know, even though we're 2 beefcakes that are actually matching, classic, you're not sure if we're gonna be able. So with that being said, let's go ahead and give it the old test. All right, so this is actually pretty easy. Battery's good, battery's charging, time, feed. So we have it for 7 a.m. for 3 seconds, 12 p.m. noon for 3 seconds, and 7 p.m. for 3 seconds. 3 seconds is pretty short, but I kind of wanted to try it. Feed 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, wow, 9, okay. Test run. So let's test run 3 seconds, right? To see what it's gonna do. Let's see if it's gonna go right now. Stand back. They're telling you, stand back. Millie, Lucy, come here. Let's get in the mule, come on. Let's get in the mule, come on. Get in the mule. Get out of the way, get out of the firing zone. All right, here we go. Oh God, yeah. Making it rain, bud. Lucy, you about got ka-chowed. Dude, that thing, that's probably like, I don't know, 40 yards. We probably need to turn it. I think we need to angle it to hit that because it was hitting that dock a little bit. It's not a terrible spot, but I don't want, obviously, the food to hit the dock. 3 seconds, I mean, I feel like that's enough to...
Oh, the fish are eating it.
Oh, they are. Look at them. Yes. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just give it a second. You might be able to see them. They're eating on that backside.
So they must have been used to the other feeder.
Yeah, I bet they had to. So the other feeders, dude, look at them. You can see all the ripples. I know you guys probably can't see it that well. There's ripples right here too. Okay, so let's adjust this. I'd like it to shoot a little bit more over there. It had a little bit of a, it was through a little curveball from what I expected. But I'm sure those fish were used to that until the raccoons broke it. They literally broke that entire feeder. So we got actual legit fish feeders now, which is gonna be key. Dude, they are munching like crazy. So let's adjust it, do another test out there and see if any fish are starting to bite. Test run, set, select. For 3 seconds, select, stand back. All right, here we go. Dude, they are munching out there. Millie, stay back. Oh God, yeah. Let her eat, baby. That was better. That was better. All right, now watch. Let's see if any bluegills come up. They were munching just a second ago here. That's quite a bit of food. Yeah, Millie, thanks. Oh, there you go. Oh, the bluegills are gonna be fired up now, Lucy. Lucy, where are you going? Why are you swimming? Get back there. There's a lot of ripples, all the bubbles and stuff are right around the dock, which it's still, even at this angle, it still shot some over there. So this is good. I say this feeder's good to go. We're gonna throw another bag in it and then go set the one over there and see what bites. There you have it, full of fish feed. So right now we're kind of on top of this little area here. This is obviously Doomsday Shoulder. You see that one there. So that one's covering that area. This is going to shoot to the middle. I mean, I can already see stuff blowing up. I want to get like, I mean, it'd be sick to have like a dozen of these things and every point have one. And again, it's not necessarily to have where like the fish are trained to an area and then you throw in and catch them. It's not like that type of thing. Like this is purely for bluegill growth. So like that's the whole idea. So let's give this one a test and see where it shoots. 3 seconds, back up, hit set. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is money. That is money, folks. Now we sit here and wait and see what happens. That's a good one. I like that one. I might bump this one up to like 5 seconds each, just because it is such a larger area of water, basically. I mean, it is, ideally you could have this thing up higher, a little bit further out, and it shoots a little bit further. But I mean, you covered, I mean, at least halfway between me and the bank. So you're covering half of the pond this way. And I'm looking to see if I've seen a couple little bluegills are busting. Maybe I'll leave it at 3 for like a week. Once the fish get used to it, because all they're gonna do is they're gonna get trained. And then once they're trained on it, I might bump it up to 5 or 6. Ideally, you want them to eat, you want them to consume all of the food within a couple of minutes. You don't want it to sit there because then it promotes algae growth if it doesn't eat. But something's busting right. That was a big boy. The idea behind this spot is more catfish. Again, bluegill side, catfish side. So if we end up getting big chungus catfish out here that are munching, blowing up and stuff, we'll bump this sucker up. That's the nice thing about this one. I mean, you can have I think it's up to like 9 feed sessions a day for different durations at different times. So both of these guys, I have them for 7 a.m., noon, and 7 p.m. So that way they get a morning, afternoon, and night snack. That's important for fish food growth and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing bluegills bust. They're kind of doing their thing. But if you guys have any other tips for pond management, this has been something I've been looking forward to for quite some time now, is getting these guys, the real ones, the legit ones, and really taking the pond management side of things serious and really put some actual focus, time, and energy into growing and promoting fish growth inside the pond. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I really apologize. No coyotes were taken out. They're tough. Next time I see one, right now I've got a pew right at my back door. Next time I see one, we're letting her eat. So they're few and far between, but then once it comes trapping season, I think I'll be able to take care of business. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video of shooting pews, sighting it in, getting the targets. Also, if you guys want the steel targets I was using in today's video, they will be linked down below. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.